everybody, Wolfang here. Today is Wednesday, October the 15th. And it's still overcast here in Cincinnati. Oh, Lordy, how we all doing today? Good, I hope. It was a good day here. Nothing special. Didn't win the lottery. It was a good day all the way around. Got to work safe, got home safe. There's some crazy people out on the road. Man, I think I'm one of them. No. If you piss me off, I will flip you off, though. You got to watch that shit today, too. You probably get shot over that. I don't know. But we're getting closer to Halloween. And it's on a Friday this year. That's going to be interesting. Well, we don't have many kids here in the neighborhood. We had a lot when we first moved in, but grown and moved on, whatever. But so we won't be passing out candy. Hell, I think they start like at 6 o'clock. Isn't it like 6?
6 or 7.
It's like 6 to 8, I think it is.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, right.
But I know I trick-or-treated when I was younger, and I had a good time. No, we did it up until, I don't know, 11, 12 maybe. I'll be honest with you, I can't remember. But then it got to the point when we were teenagers, we'd go to a friend's house and we would dress up and pass out the candy and scare the crap out of all the kids. It was fun. I don't think they do that kind of fun today. I don't know. But anyway, today's Halloween report is about trick-or-treating. So let me share the article I found. It says soul cakes, a hallowed offerings for hungry ghost. Even at its most lighthearted, Halloween has a chilly soul. There is no denying it. All Hallows Eve belongs to the Lord of Death, who masters us all in the end. We may cope with our servitude by laughing at death, fearing it, respecting it, or, in time-honored tradition, by throwing sweets at it. Today, the use of malevolent, I think I said it right, spirits, the ones in costume, as well as those unseen, with Reese Pieces and Tootsie Rolls. I guess modern demons aren't too picky and they know how to negotiate a plastic wrapper. Long ago, however, at the beginning of the Christian era in Britain, Druidic rites were a fresh and vivid memory. 4 times a year, bonfires banished the ill-tempered spirits hiding in the night. The Halloween, or so this is that word I have a hard time with, shaman. I'm going to say it that way. The wife and I heard it pronounced, I think it was 3 different ways the other day we were watching something. So I'm going with shaman. Fires might have been a way of whistling in the dark, laughing in the face of the oncoming cold and sacredity. Shaman was the festival of the dying sun god, and its dark powers stayed potent even as the cold ways faded. Shaman became All Souls Eve and All Souls Day, the practice of gathering around a bonfire wand. Instead, night visitors of the Dark Ages began to venture abroad, going house to house. If they were lucky, they would be met at the doorstep with a plate of sweet and steaming soul cakes. Ooh. Explanations on the origins of soul cakes vary. Some say that the cakes were baked from the bonfires and that they were a lottery. pick the burnt cake, and you get to be the human sacrifice that ensures good crops next year. Or soul cakes may have been tossed around an area to appease evil spirits condemned to wander in animal form. By the 18th century, those soul cakes had been sanctified and civilized. They were used to pay the beggars who came around on All Souls Eve and offered to say prayers for the families departed. One cake given, one soul saved, cheap at the price. Elsewhere, they were given to the costumed entertainers known as mummers, who made their merry rounds at Halloween. Today's trick-or-treaters are thought to be their descendants. Vitiations of the interested cook soul cakes seem to have been as varies in form as in purpose. I've seen dozens of recipes, some leavened and raising havenward, others flat and dense as tombstones. Some are cakey and some are biscuity. Some are gingery and some are saffronery, I guess. They may be square, oval, or round, marked with a cross or not. That's the things about the myths. The fact that there's never a single right answer doesn't diminish their power. I like the idea of a round soul cake, yellow with saffron and egg yolk like the dying sun itself, or yellow like the bonfires of shaman from which the Celts would take burning torches to start their own hearse for the new year. Like many folkloric recipes, the one I tried was vague, calling for enough milk for a soft dough, and given no instructions as how to form the cakes. Mine turned out hard, tough, and undercooked. I had to remind myself that it was about honoring the dead and not trying to intimidate it. After a few more tries and adjusting the time, temperature, quantity, the dry and wet ingredients, the thickness of the dough, I really did not want to read a recipe. I had a sunny yellow biscuit with a sweet saffron scent. Well, good for you. If you want to look up how to make a cake, please do so. But I'm not here to read a recipe. This ain't a cooking show, damn it. Oh, Lordy be. Anyway, so soul cakes were passed out instead of candy back in the 18th century. And they were passed out to the ghosts or the demons. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I thought I'd share it. Although I probably botched it up. I don't know. But that's okay. I'm out of here, people. I'm getting hungry. Let's see what's on the news. I don't know what I'm going to eat yet, though. But anyway, this is Wolfang. Have a great evening. Blessed be. Stay safe. And I'll bullshit with you later. Bye.
You feel like ordering a pizza?
If you want. I don't care.
Order those sandwiches.